All right, so let us go ahead looking at how we can run descriptive statistics for the other construct, for the other variables. We are finished with demographic information. The next thing now is to go to this other one, Google Classroom. So if you want to run descriptive statistics for Google Classroom, this is what you have. You go to Analyze. So in most cases, I will share this video so that when you don't master any stage, you can go over it before you do your assignment. So for those who cannot just pick it, or as you're watching, you should be doing some jottings. That's what is necessary. So you go to Analyze the same way we did for this demographic. You go to Descriptive Statistics, you go to Frequency. You click on Frequency. At this point, I always insist, right click anywhere inside here to display variable names like this. You already know that you are working with Google Classroom. These codings, you should know them. You're working with Google Classroom, so you select your Google Classroom like this. Click on Control, then click, 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 right to 6. You send it to the variable box, and then what you expect from there. Let's see statistics to see what will display. So we are going to have normal frequency percentage. No other descriptives are needed for now. We don't need it, so that's why anything is not being checked. Everything has been unchecked automatically. You continue, so there was no need of going here. It was just to show you that you could go and check what is on. This is where our focus is. This automatically check to display frequency tables. That's our focus here. So you take okay, this table of statistics will always be the first table, which will show you everything. Now from this table, I have discovered that we had put in something that was not supposed to be there. Look at this age range. It was not supposed to be there. It's not supposed to be there because it's demographic. We are supposed to work just with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 for Google Classroom. So how do I undo what I have done? The simplest way to do is just to ignore it without copying it. Because if I want to copy this, the H here, when I press my control, I don't click on that H range. I just focus on these 6 tables like this, the 6 tables. But another way of doing it is going back to remove it. How do I go back to remove it? You can just go to your Analyze again, take Descriptive, Frequency, and then you remove it. This ID2 was not supposed to be there. You send it back, and then you run your normal analysis. You will discover that the first table now is not going to have it. Look at the other table that you had. You discover that there was age range, but look at this one, the second one that you just, the statistics table that you just did, it doesn't have that particular in a age range, that the ID2, that is demographic information 2. Now you are set to go. Everything is normal. The valid number or cases 107 throughout, no missing value. You know that okay, my analysis is fine. Okay, you come now to copy. You click. I always want to copy from this end, but you could still be clicking, the tables are coming, but it's easier here. Press your control and copy, 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 copy. You right click while still holding your control, then copy it. But another way to do it, you could still export, but exporting means you are going to export everything that is found here. Yeah, but I don't recommend you to be exporting. Just pick what you need and work with it, because when you go to exporting, it means you are going to obviously export everything. So if you wanted to export the whole of the SPSS output windows, you can come here, you click on export, and then it's going to give you a number of things here which are not very important. the very important one here is that you will just go where you will show you where is going to go and enter. So you have under principal projects, you go to documents, and then you will see it there as output. If you want, you can change the name from here, but if you just don't want, you just say okay, you click here, and then you agree to it. There's a file already existing in that principal as this same file. Let's just replace it because that one is not really important. So let's go now and check. Let's go and check. I have to go back from here. Now let's say I was working, I had already copied my work, and it is under let me say it is under this principal. For example, under my practice, SPSS practice, I mean the file that I've been using, that I did my demographic, because you have to go and paste it in that file where you have done that your demographic. It's going to be continuation of what you are doing. Let's say that for me, I had already presented my demographic in this first part. Now I will go and say presentation of findings presentation of findings based on research questions. That's it. So I will put my research question one there. My question. I will share with you those things. Then my tables that I copied, I'm going to paste them here. Look at my tables that are copied. There were 6 of them. These are the tables that are copied. Okay, fast forwarding. Let's go back to the ones that we exported. It already showed us that it was in this file under output, and then documents output. Let's search for that output. Where is that output? Where is that output? Okay, this output. Open it. Let's see what comes. Okay, oops, where's the output? Where is it hiding? There's supposed to be spaces. Okay, this is it. Okay, look at the way that output comes. You've exported now. Look at everything that was there comes here. Look, everything, all the tables that were in that windows, they come here. But this is what you just needed. You just needed these tables, these 6 tables, right? But look at everything came in. That's why I said that exporting at times is no good for me. But you could still export specially particular tables. But to me, what you should do better is to just copy the tables that you need and come and put it where you want to put, like this. Okay, when you already have your tables like this, the first thing I would like to tell you is that you need to condense all these tables into one table. All these 6 tables, you will not be reporting one after the other. No, you will not report one after the other. It's going to be, at times there are some works that will look that you can report one after the other, but with cases like this, it's good to condense it into one single table and you report it. So how do you do that? I am just going to pick up a table. I don't know, respond to me. Should we build a table from scratch, or I should bring a table that's already been done and show you what was done to get it? Please respond as fast as possible.
Just
So
build
build
from
it from scratch.
Okay, we should build a table from scratch. Okay, at this juncture, you need to build a table that can carry all of this. You need to ask yourself, how many columns do I need and how many rows do I need? I need